Rhythm was very carefree. She was loving and fun.
When I told my mom, she talked to me for about an hour.
She came in and she said, I'm being abused, and I want you to know I don't want it to happen anymore. I want it to stop.
My extended family didn't think my story was true. They thought a lot of it was made up. I had night terrors. I was seeing like 2-3 counselors. That was partially why my counselor informed us about BACA.
Here are some tough statistics to digest. Every day in this state, here in Texas, 195 children are abused. 1 in 4 girls is sexually abused before her 18th birthday. Same is true for 1 in 6 boys. That's according to the Children's Advocacy Centers of Texas. You know, many groups try to help those victims as they start their healing journey, and members from one group are in studio with us this afternoon. They are the Bikers Against Child Abuse. Matt from MedStar is here, and Riser is the Fort Worth chapter president. Gentlemen, thanks for being here this afternoon. First, explain what Bikers for Child Abuse is.
Well, thank you.
Bikers Against Child Abuse. Riser, I'm sorry about that.
Right. Bikers Against Child Abuse. We are a nonprofit organization of volunteer bikers that exists to help protect kids who have been victims of various forms of abuse. We receive contacts from local agencies of all kinds, and they refer their kids to us, and we work with them to empower them so that they're no longer afraid.
And some people watching this might say, well, how in the world are bikers able to help children who have been abused?
Well, it wouldn't work if we were golfers against child abuse. But bikers have a distinct image. And when we were founded back in 1995, our founders realized that kids look up to bikers. They need someone who maintains an image that's kind of rough and tough and scary. And bikers provide that. We're fast, we're mobile, we're able to get around. But we lend that image to the kids, which empowers them. And then they use that to fight off their demons and to feel more protected against our perpetrators.
How successful is that? Because they need to build that wall, that tough guy wall that they get from you guys, huh?
Well, unfortunately, it's very sad. If you can imagine being a young child who's already been abused and then has to go to court and face your abuser again and testify and in a way relive your story and tell it all over again. It's very difficult, and so we're there in court with them and provide that added comfort and gives them a face that they can look out to and draw strength from.
And this weekend, guys, you guys have an event that is supposed to help raise money for these children.
That's correct. We're doing a fundraiser. It's going to be held at Sticks and Stones off of 121 in Louisville. And it's going to be from 1 o'clock to 5. It's a pool tournament. And then following that, there'll be a silent auction and kind of an after party at Dickie Shays, which is just right down the street, also in Louisville.
And Matt, tell us about one of the auctions up for grabs. It is a MedStar Experience package. What is that?
It is. It's a package that we put together specifically for Bikers Against Child Abuse. People who get that package are going to be able to do field rides with one of our supervisors responding to actual 911 calls. They're going to get to sit in our communication center, our 911 center, listen to how these calls come in and experience that whole thing. And then we'll go to a place of their choosing to train 10 or more people in hands-only CPR, stop the bleed, Narcan administration. So it's a truly priceless package that's a life experience that people will never forget.
And if people want to sign up for this auction and bid on it, how do they do that?
They need to come to the event.
They have to physically be there.
Yep, they have to be there 1 to 5. Come out to Sticks and Stones. It's going to be a great time. Meet some of the BACA members and just really contribute to the cause. It's an amazing cause.
Do you ever have any of the children who have been abused who want to participate and do an experience like that with MedStar?
We haven't yet, and they wouldn't qualify because you have to be 18 to have that experience. But what we have had is kids who have been BACA heroes in the chapter that go on to become BACA members and then help other kids. It's an amazing thing to watch.
And while we have you here too, Matt, I want to talk to you about Halloween's coming up at the end of the month. Obviously, you guys are big safety advocates when it comes to that. What do you want to tell parents?
Yeah, just be aware. Every year MedStar responds to a couple of kids that get hit by cars, and the big thing is make sure when you're planning the costume, which you're doing now, avoid masks, use face paint instead because it's much safer. Try and get a reflective costume if you can. Pre-plan a route and teach your kids where to cross streets, how to be safe, so that we don't have the pedestrian crashes that we typically have on Halloween.
Just don't go dart around out there too.
Right.
You know what, Riser, before we let you guys go here, tell us one more time, if people want to participate, if they want to bid on this or participate in the pool tournament, how do they do that and where do they go again and times?
So to participate in the pool tournament, it's from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock tomorrow at Sticks and Stones off of 121 in Louisville. And then the auction will be following that event. Yeah. If people want to also donate to BACA, they can through our website at www.bacaworld.org. BACAworld.org. Correct.
Gotcha. Riser and Matt, thank you guys so much. Thanks for the work you do as well,
thank you.
Taking care of these kids, because we all need, we all know that they need that right now. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Back in just a moment here.